Hi guys, we've got a Premier League, pretty much video on YouTube that we're gonna post right now after when we've done it. And yeah, so we've got Wardy Boy here, and it's just talking about the Premier League stats, predictions, and the games that have happened. And this is on the January the 18th, sorry. And hope you had a nice Christmas and Happy New Year. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about some stuff. So first of all, let's talk about Bournemouth against Newcastle, 4-1 to Bournemouth. And I feel like Newcastle, they were doing well until this moment, and Bournemouth had that young manager, very young, probably the youngest in the Premier League, and he's done really well so far against Newcastle. What are your thoughts on it?
Well, Newcastle, good team, but Bournemouth they just have that extra little kick and that little bit of energy that Newcastle are missing right now.
Yeah, I feel like Bournemouth, sometimes they always play as a team. They're not always motivated, but I feel like Newcastle more motivated with that kick. You think that Bournemouth are like that, so yeah. And about the predictions against United and Brighton.
For United and Brighton, it's a tough one because Brighton they have a lot of energy. United we're getting good with Aaron, but I'm going to say maybe 2-2 draw.
Yeah, 2-2 draw. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think it's going to be a chance for United. I don't think they're going to get unlucky this time. Sometimes they've just ruined it for themselves and just took it away, just doing rubbish here. But I feel like they're trying to start to get better, and they're not. They're getting unlucky. But I feel like against Brighton they can show who's boss and just get that win in the bag. So I'm going to probably say 3-2 United. And I feel like there's not going to be many clean sheets in these predictions so far. So yeah, and let's talk about Liverpool getting 50 points and being first. That's very surprising because they were only third last year, and I feel like that's a bit crazy and mind blowing.
Liverpool. They started the year off with a bang, then they've just dropped. But this year, it just looks like they have that form back on again.
Yeah, I think Arne Slot's got used to it now. I feel like at the start of the season they just downhill, but now they've got that time to get that pump back, which they had with Jurgen Klopp, and I think now they're gonna get on board with all the wins and stuff and getting into cups, winning lots of tours and stuff, which is gonna be good. And about City getting 8th, they had that run where that spell where they just were doing rubbish. You got 6 games where they lost in a row, and I feel like a lot of United fans will be happy with that. And so yeah, what are your thoughts on it?
Well, City, I wouldn't really say much about them, but they're good. They just pass a bit too much backwards and sideways, and then gives the other team a big chance to press and have that little chance on goal.
Yeah, so we're I support Bolton, and I feel like City a bit like Bolton Wanderers who are in League One. They don't push forwards. They have those moments where they have those chances, and they take those chances really well. But most of the time, I think that they're just not aggressive enough. They don't have enough motivation. Pep Guardiola, I feel like he's got to go. I think he's doing a good job with them, but I feel like he's had them for too long now. They're gonna get a bit bored of his tactics because there's nothing really new about it, and I feel like there's just a bit iffy about City right now being 8th and with 35 points. So that's a 15 points gap between Liverpool, and Liverpool didn't even come on top of City last time. So yeah, and let's talk about Brentford and Mbeumo not doing very well today and against Liverpool. Liverpool won 2-0 against Brentford today. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so Brentford have all them good players. They have Whistler, he's a good team player. He creates chances.
What about Ivan Toney?
Yeah, Ivan Toney, he's a good one. Brentford have proper strong striking force, but Liverpool they have the youth sort of midfield and defence, and it just sort of beats Brentford.
Yeah, I feel like Liverpool won as well. I'm gonna go back to Liverpool. Liverpool weren't doing that well, whilst Brentford were getting those like that record where Brentford were getting like goals every like 2 minutes in every single match, which made them go for a boost. But now I think they're quieting down. But I think they're 11th in the league, so I think that they're doing well. They're on board with the league, and I think that they're going to get better from there. But I don't think they're going to make Champions League in the next 3 years. So I think Arsenal against Aston Villa 2-2. I feel like Aston Villa could beat United because United beat Arsenal in the FA Cup. And what are your thoughts about Aston Villa and Arsenal? I feel like that is just like mind blowing how Aston Villa pulled that back against Arsenal, which is a very big club.
Yeah, I agree with you, but Arsenal, they just like sort of give up easily. Like the United and Arsenal game, United was strong and Arsenal were just like getting down and like just going diving. But against Aston Villa, it's different. Like Aston Villa, they have Watkins, they have all them good inspirations, but then Arsenal just like start falling down little by little.
Yeah, Arsenal are just like they haven't got any good subs, but they've got a good strong team. But I feel like I just don't think that they should be that high in the league. And let's talk about the stats. Salah with 2 records, but let's talk about the most goals first. About his records, 18 goals in the first 23 game weeks. What are your thoughts on Salah being the top goal scorer so far?
Well, he's a real good player. He always has that boost. He has that energy, and he has that proper good stamina. So I don't see why he shouldn't have that record because he puts the work in all the time. So
I'm surprised that you said that because like I know you're a United fan and like they got like a lot of hate with Liverpool and stuff. But I feel like everyone's gonna be happy with Salah, even if like your rivals or anything. I feel like you're gonna be really happy. And his second record for the most assists, 13 for Salah, and he's a right winger, but which he's scored lots of goals as well. But he does the second part for the team where he gets those assists for Liverpool. And what are your thoughts about him getting that many assists? And he didn't really do that well last season with assists.
well, this season he's came back with a change. Last season he was just like more about the goals, but now he's just thinking like more goals, more assists. He's better, but like he's got that extra spark this season.
Yeah, and as well, there's another record, most passes. City have got this with 12,729. Last season, Bournemouth had this record or something like that, and I feel like that was a bit shocking. But now City have got that record, and we're talking about the passing like backwards and like sideways, which what you were talking about, which the other teams they don't really press them because they're scared of them like not doing their job, and then City just full press. But I don't think they're pressing that much of it. I feel like they're just taking advantage of getting the ball and just passing it around. And I think City deserve that, those most passes. But I don't think that's actually the best record you could get. And yeah, and there's another record for Liverpool's. So we had 2 records for Salah who played for Liverpool, but now we've got most goals Liverpool with 50, and they've got 50 points.
Yeah, like Liverpool, they give the balls like up to the strikers, and the strikers just they don't think about it, and they just get it in all the time.
Yeah. So I feel like if Liverpool play Arsenal now, I feel like that's going to be a close game. Oh, we haven't talked about Everton versus Spurs. And that one, I'll leave that to you. You can start off with the conversation, Lennon.
Everton versus Spurs this season and maybe last year, Spurs haven't really had that like emotion, like they haven't had that power to do anything. But Everton, they might have that little spark, like they might have them young players come in and make a difference. But it's an hard game to predict, so probably 0-0.
Yeah, I feel like Spurs, they've just been like, they've just get worse every season. But now I feel like they're just going to get on the 10th. I feel like they're going to get like 11th, 12th. I just don't think it's their year time. And Everton, they're often on and off. Like, I feel like most of the time they're not doing very well. But then another time they're actually doing quite well. So yeah. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed our video about talking about Premier League and everything. And remember, subscribe to Hasmatron Gamer. Subscribe.